I'm Tudor Clarkson, Director and Founder of Strategic Mission. Strategic Mission is a registered organization in Kenya. The reason as to why we choose to register Strategic Mission was because of the vulnerable girls in our country. You may ask, why vulnerable girls? Why not boys? Out of all the vulnerable orphans children in our nation, girls are more vulnerable than boys. By the time a girl reaches between age 9 and age 12, most of communities have already seen them as a potential domestic worker, as a wife, or as an object of cheap sex. People will equip the boys, believing that there's a better return for the boy child than a girl child. And this is why we chose to focus more on the girls more than boys. Strategic Mission operates in 3 main areas in Kenya. The coastal strip, which is Malindi. In Malindi, we find there's a lot of girls who are being shipped from all parts of the country and used as child prostitutes. Because of their vulnerability, people take advantage of them and use them for even less than $1 a day. They are mostly owned by pimps or family or relatives who don't care about them but just look at them as objects. The other area that we deal with is the Maasai land. In Maasai land, we find that there's a lot of vulnerability. On this other side is not more of child prostitution. It's more of FGM and a lot of cultural issues. By the time a girl child reaches the age 9, she's ready for FGM. Once FGM is done to a child, she's no longer a child, but ready to go into a house and become a wife. So this one denies that girl child a chance to play like others, a chance to be educated, and to pursue her dreams. In Dhiwa constituency, only in one area, a Koro community, we find out that we have more than 1,800 child-headed homes, which are headed with girls who are less than 14 years old. Because of HIV/AIDS pandemic, poverty, and other causes, there's an orphan crisis that have left so many children as the head of their own homes. This one makes the girl child more vulnerable and make them prone. Anybody who's looking for human trafficking, that's the area. With the little experience that I have got and little exposure, I've noticed that there are so many children out there who are crying for help. Children who are wailing and yearning and shouting very loud, "Can someone hear me? Can someone help me out?" But unfortunately, most of the people who hear their cry, they only take that for their own advantage. Because of their vulnerability, they use that to take advantage over them. I want to thank you for hearing those cries and for yielding to their cries. I want to take this opportunity to thank Sherry Walker, who's a founding member and a board member, and the Director of Strategic Mission, United States of America. Thank you very much for taking your time, your effort, your money, and your prayers just to make sure that this organization stand on its feet. Thank you very much, Sherry Walker, for the efforts and even the financial donations and things that you've done to make sure that Riziki is back in school.